Salutations. I hope you guys brought in a positive new year, and I'm hoping you guys all the best on your ventures going forward. Um, with the Bitcoin craze and frenzy, I get bombarded with a lot of questions from family and friends, and it's not really hard to explain the I guess the concept, but the questions that come after the explanation are just astronomical. They hit you with many questions, then they'll go home, and then they'll come back, and then they'll call you back or text you back and ask you more questions. And with digital coins, virtual currency, etc. They just want to know, like, hey, blockchain, anonymity, decentralization. And, I have to tell them, hey, look, you're going to have to go and Google that stuff. Google it, get on YouTube and, do a search and find out about it. And that's the best way to, do the knowledge, because I just don't have the time to explain it. And with acquiring these damn digital coins and tokens, it's a whole nother thing. I mean, it is a bit involved. I want to stress that if you are acquiring tokens, you really need to do the knowledge. You will lose money if you put something in the wrong place where it's not supposed to go. Or, as I had an experience on Payza, which I put money on Payza to buy coins with my bank card, and then they said, well, hey, you can't buy if you deposited money to buy the digital coins, you can't use those digital coins to purchase Bitcoin, which to me kind of defeated the whole purpose, because I don't really need to use Payza at all. But they were gracious. They did respond. Their customer service was pretty good. They responded, and they actually refunded my money. So I was happy about that. So I will, say, hey, I think Payza is just I guess a third party, a way to get that. But it's a little conflicted the way they do business, because a lot of these people are, overseas. And my opinion is, if these companies, these exchanges, if they were on their job and doing their thing, then it wouldn't have to be so complicated. So, that's a problem as well. Now, so my video today is basically to attempt to just give you my experiences with these few exchanges with the exchanges that I've used and have been on, and have since gotten off of. Your experience may vary. You may have a more positive experience. You may have a more negative experience. So definitely share that at the bottom. Share that, your experiences. If you also know any better exchanges, put that down. Let the community know, because it's up for us to grow the digital coin and token community, and not let other people dictate it. We should be the ones sounding the alarm when there's unscrupulous things going on, whether they're by design or whether they're by mistake. We should be the ones doing that. So the first exchange I got to get to you, Coinbase. Coinbase, to me, customer service was fairly good. They could do more in terms of, in my opinion, they could do more in terms of having people that are knowledgeable and having more people, because they seem like they always say, oh, well, we're bombarded and we got a lot of inquiries, etc. Okay, well, you need to hire more people. That's a solution to that. Or sub it out. Pay some virtual some virtual assistants, and just hash that out real fast. I did the verification process. I put in everything they said as they put the money in the bank. I reported it back. It never let me get through. And this has been in the summertime, or a little bit before the summertime, where Bitcoin was about I don't know, teetering on what, $2,000 to $3,000. So, and I ended up losing a lot of money, as you can see. So for that reason, Coinbase gets a thumbs down. They get a thumb down. I'll just X them out. Coin Mama was Coin Mama. The verification process, the customer service was good. I will admit that the customer service was good. The problem with Coin Mama was, most driver's license have a hologram on it, or a reflective sticker or stamp on it. So when I did that, they came back, hey, this has a hologram on it. What we're going to need you to do now is, stand on one foot, hop in place, take your left index finger and put it on your nose, take a picture of the ID, hold the actual ID, and put your name on a piece of paper, and we need all that to show. And to me, to be honest, that was a bit much. It's a bit juvenile. Again, like I said, if these companies had their ducks in order, you wouldn't have to do all of that. And you shouldn't have to do all that. To me, it was juvenile. So I just called them back, told them to delete my damn information in my account. And they were like, yeah, definitely they get a thumbs down. And they were like, hey, well, we hope you understand. We're just, just trying to verify and make sure that and I said, nah, I don't understand, because I've been investing in stock 10 to 15 years. I've never had to send in verification. Granted, these companies, the TD Ameritrade and so forth and so on, they're in America, but I never had to jump through any hoops or go through any rigmarole like that. So again, Coin Mama gets a definite thumbs down. Bitstamp actually has the best prices because they trade, just like bittrex, even though it's not a stock. Go figure. But Bitstamp had, from what I've seen, the best prices in terms of fees, in terms of transferring, etc. Problem with Bitstamp is they have I can only explain their customer service as being shitty. That's it. They have shitty customer service. They won't get back to you. The verification process was fairly, I'm going to say that was smooth. It was pretty brisk. I verified what I thought was my card. That went through. The problem with Bitstamp, a major issue other than a customer service, was the fact that they my card, they said, well, you need a 3D secure card. So I used two credit cards and one bank card. None of them went through. They said, well, you got to have there was a prompt on their site that said, hey, your card needs to be 3D secure. Call your bank. I'm calling the card issuers, and they're like, yo, we never heard of that. They're like, what the fuck is 3D secure? We never heard of that. What is it? So, that unfortunately that didn't go through, and that's been like a month ago. So again, I lost money. So I was unable to acquire any digital coins through Bitstamp. So Bitstamp gets a definite thumbs down. Bittrex, I started using Bittrex probably prior to Coin Mama. I have not been able to add funds. Their verification process was brisk. The customer service, I haven't had to use their customer service, so I can't really comment on that. My problem is just depositing money. It's not a very user-friendly UI because, again, like I said, they base their the buying platform on like stock trades. And for someone that has never invested in stock, even for me, I've been invested in stock. It's a little bit, it's not friendly at all. It's a little bit terrifying, to be honest. And the reason why I say that is because I've lost $50 putting the wrong thing into the matter of fact. I had a wallet on blockchain, and I went to send the wallet. I went to send the money to what I thought was my wallet address. Well, it wasn't the wallet address. It was actually just the wallet ID. You understand? So there's a lot of this stuff is involved. And if you don't know what you're doing, or if you don't do the knowledge, yes, you will end up losing money just because you put things in the wrong place. But I later found out that, yeah, I have an actual wallet, and they actually issue different wallets, different wallet addresses as they go along. Again, bittrex, I don't, right now I would give them a fair marking. I would just say they're fair. I can't really say they're bad. Again, I don't know why they base it. The interface is based on like a stock platform when, you know, digital currency and coins are not stock, but that's how they do it. So they can get it fair. cexio. I can tell you right now, this company, well, let me give you their customer service, just like Bitstamp, shitty. I actually have money tied up in them now. They have not returned my money as of yet. It's been in there for a month, probably over a month by now. They also charge what other people call a premium. Well, in my neighborhood, we call that price gouging. So they definitely, like if Bitcoin was like 15,000, they'll tack on another $500 to $1,000. That's price gouging, you know? So that fee alone is exorbitant. You understand? So cexio, they get a thumbs down. Shit, they get 2 actual thumbs down. Horrible customer service, high fees, make them get that thumbs down. Kraken was a little bit more difficult. Again, they have the trading platform, the purchasing platform like Bitstamp and Bittrex. This is not a stock. You understand? It's not very user friendly. A little bit intimidating. Again, you can put money in there and you can lose that money. What they did was I ended up having a Kraken account, and then what did I do? I created another Kraken account because I forgot this was after Coin Mama, because I was like, damn, Coin Mama just wasted my time, a week's worth of my time. So I got back on Kraken and I forgot that I had an account. So what they did was they said, oh, this is already registered. So I made them send me a new password, and they ended up locking out the account for some odd reason. And I'm like, hey, well, what are you guys doing? Sent them to the email there. Customer service was actually responded pretty fair. I say brisk, but they didn't have the knowledge. They didn't give me the correct answers. So Kraken, I don't know that I'm just gonna leave that as neutral. Yeah, I'll leave that as neutral for now. Because again, I got locked out of the account and I was not able to utilize there and see how it was. I can tell you that, like I said, it was a little bit intimidating, the user interface in terms of acquiring coins, digital currency. Poloniex, I'm gonna give them a neutral as well, because I haven't been able to utilize them in any capacity. I just actually got on them. hitbtc, the verification process fairly smooth. I have to add money to it, so I'll give them a fair marking. I haven't had the time to utilize it in its even in a percentage of its capacity, so I can't comment enough about it. I can just say that I was verified, and I just need to add funds and so forth and so on. But again, like Bitstamp, Bittrex, and Kraken, it's not very user friendly. Changelly, what can I say about Changelly? I've used Changelly 3 times. I was verified. They used my bank card that's tied to my bank. Process was fairly simple, very user friendly. It was fairly brisk, and it was good. I haven't had a chance to use their customer service as of yet, so I can't comment on that. The downside to Changelly, high fees. They when I think I tried to change, what did I try to change for? $350 worth of Bitcoin. It was like purchased $350 worth of, it was either Bitcoin or Ethereum, and it was like $25. You know, the whole point of of us acquiring digital coins and tokens is that we don't want to pay those high ass fees. You know, over in America, I don't have to do that. You know, I don't have to pay $25 to just transfer money. I'm an investor, you know. For people using that, I don't, you know, think that they would want to pay those exorbitant type of fees. So where would I'll give them a neutral. I'll give changelly a neutral, just because it was easy for me to get on it and use it and utilize it, and grab my coin and do what I needed to do with those coins and invest in those coins. But the fees are a definite turnoff. I would say changelly is like a last resort. You know, that's what I would say. I would give them as a last resort. If you can't get on anything else, then go ahead and pay the fee and get on that. But in the meantime, I would say try to learn, you know, how to use Bittrex, how to use Kraken, how to use hitbtc, you know, and even bitstamp, if you can actually, you know, get your card verified or what have you. Again, you know, those are my experiences. I'm sure you got, you know, definitely let me know your experiences with some. If you have any better exchanges, you know, with less fees, fairly good, fair customer service, you know, definitely put it in a comment. It's up for us to educate us about this market. It's going to grow with us, not with these, you know, all these institutions, etc., and these, you know, people like Bloomberg and and the like. These guys have their computers that they use to trade are phenomenal. You don't, and I'm telling you, you don't really stand a chance. Yeah, you can get in and make some money, but you're never gonna make the money that they make in order to, until you get the utilize the apparatuses that they use. You know, and they have, whoo, man. I mean, they know everything. They know who's buying what, who's a trade. You know, they know everything. So you know that gives them the edge. But this is our edge, and the most people that are investing in this actually right now are investors. They're not like the tax-paying citizens, of any country, America, UK, you know, Africa, wherever. They're not investing in Coinbase. I'm sorry, they're not investing in digital coins and digital tokens. You understand? A lot of these people from these exchanges, they actually own a lot of these digital coins and tokens. So again, we have to dictate we have to shape and form this the digital coin and virtual currency community. We have to do it and not allow them to do it. Because if they do, you know what's going to happen. Same thing is going to happen with money. It's going to get inflated. You know, you look at Bitcoin now. Bitcoin has been as high as $12,000. I'm sorry, $20,000. Now it's kind of, you know, it's kind of stabilizing between 10 and 15,000, which I think is a pretty good number to be at. You know, so you know, in the end, man, do the knowledge, please. Do the knowledge. If you do not, you will lose your digital coins, your virtual currency. Please just do the knowledge. And, you know, and again, if you have anything better, any exchanges that are better, man, put them in the comments. Let people know. Let people know that how some of these exchanges are ripping people off and jipping people out of money. You know, let us know. All right. Till the next video.